the most common thing about the service now, they will ask into you how what are the upgrades you have involved. The upgrades is nothing but right now, as we know, every 6 months service now will release a new version in the sense they will. So see, the first version you can see, the versions, right? Aspirin, Berlin, Calgary, Dublin, Ureka, Fuji, Geneva, Helsinki, for Istanbul, Kingston, Jakarta, London, Madrid, New York, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, Rome, San Diego, Tokyo is the latest one, and Utah is coming in the next March. So every 6 months, ServiceNow will always support the version for a N plus two, N plus one. That means if the released it one San Diego, so they have they are Tokyo, they will release the upward version till Rome only. Prior to, if any instance in the Rome, it will not, they will not, if any issue with that instance, they will not allow us they will not help us to fix it. They will always recommend to upgrade to the latest version. So if the Utah is next version is released it, service now will support a still San Diego version. That means what are the instances prior to San Diego, they have to work on the same thing. Prior to San Diego, they has to work for the same thing. If you want to, so if you want to do the upgrade, so if you go to system upgrade, so we have already upgraded. So what are the upgrade? For example, if you want to do the upgrade process, the first step. So what was the upgrade process? We will do it simply the upgrade process. The upgrade process first. What happened if a new version is used? First, we need to read the release notes. So whenever if you read the release notes, what happens? The system will identify, our system will allow us. Sorry, whenever if you release the read notes, release notes, so we can understand what are the issues is fixed it, what are the things one. And next one, we can prepare a upgrade plan. So in that upgrade plan, what we have to do first, we need to, when we are going to upgrade, how much time it will require, what was the not started downtime, what was the time it was required to upgrade instance. So all this one. First, what happened? We can use a sandbox. Sandbox is a new instance. So if you want to, we can request a service now, request service now or sandbox. It's optional. If you want to, we can use it one, or else we can use the dev instance for the same thing. So we can do the dev instance. So later what happened? We need to clone the dev with prod. That means before we are configuring the cloning, whatever cloning is nothing but we are making a copy with the service now. Simple. The cloning is nothing but what are the tables, what are the data in the production. It should be same thing replicated in the dev thing where we can do for a steps here. Now, what we have to do is here. What are the changes or what are the clone that means what are the last scripts we have done? One. And once the dev is cloned, later what we can do is we can upgrade the dev instance. And We'll do the testing. So if you want to, you can check it one, or else if you want to, we can go for here. Service no upgrade checklist. So this is the checklist we need to provide. They can provide in the upgrade planning checklist from the service now. We can check from the their product document only. We are not making any changes. So if I open this upgrade plan checklist, so this is the one. See, if you are going to the upgrade plan list, so first one, this is the ensure that one, and then first step they have what they are given. First, read the release notes on the targets features and the patches what you have. Next one, confirm the ServiceNow instance are in the scope for upgrade. That means which required a scope for it one. And confirm the instance hosting model, that is on cloud or on premises. Right now, 99% the services ServiceNow in the cloud only. Very less. We are not sure. I never work on an instance within the on premises or off premises. Then, based upon the release notes, the versions and the other release material, determine the new functionality notable. That means what are the changes required, everything we can configure the one. Next, confirm plans to enable or disable the newly introduced product release. That means what was the products which was given here, we can configure the same here. And next one, here the review the supported versions. That means if the new UI is developed, so what was the versions it was be developed it, and create a project planning for the cloning and for the testing. Cloning is nothing but we can configure the same data from the there to here, and testing will do the one, and identify the core team of testers and power users and key stakeholders required to validate the functionality before and after the upgrade. So we have to check for who is going to test it, who is going to you have to do the testing, who is going to develop all the things. Confirm service now whether an internal or change freeze window impacting the one. So for example, if you are making any holidays service now, so we have to check any we are doing an upgrade in the holidays or not. And next one, confirm which of the following situation applies to your sub production. That means development and testing will be freeze until this upgrade. It will take upgrade maximum of 3 to 6 weeks. It will be the freeze. And continued development and activities need to continue in a sub production instance, while upgrade remediation and testing activities are performed in a parallel in another instance. That means what is if you want to do any development, we have to do in the different one. Once final upgrade your one, complete production is a complete clone your production instance to other. That means once the cloning is done, later we can clone once the upgrade is done, we can clone the production with the all your sub production is nothing but dev test all the instances, so that you are in the same page, so we will not mess up anything. And next one, confirm your availability of system required integration. That means if the service now is integrated with anyone, what we have to do is we need to perform. I'm sorry. If you are doing anything, what we need to do is so we can check who is the resources, what is the environment, and also for this integration, any restrictions happen, we can check the same thing, and we can testing the scope and the approach we can provide it. And next one, create a comprehensive test plan. What is a test plan? We can go it and confirm the defects. If we can just defects, we can do the same thing. So this is the one we can follow the same thing. This is the checklist. So once you have done the upgrade test plan everything, we can raise a request in the high support, and we can select the version. In that one, we can check it, and when we are going to clone when we are going to upgrade, the upgrade of the instance will be taken maximum of 4 to and minimum of 4 to 9 or 10 hours it will take. And once the upgrade is done, we can use the upgrade monitor. This is the upgrade monitor, how our instances upgrade were the same thing. Once we upgrade, then it will show the skipped updates, so we can just review these skipped updates. If you want to, we can use it. And see, this is the one. Still it is not loading. So this is the one. This is the upgrades they have done. So what was the upgrades? Change skip, that is some fields will be upgrade. See, change risk, total number of records were different from the previous upgrade. If you want to see what are the one change upgrade one, that means if any, see, for this one, so the component is script error. If you want to, we can review this one. So where it was change is done. So script error, if you want to one, or else we can ignore this one also if you want to. If you want to, you can go to the show related record. From here, it was going here. So this is the they have did internal dispatcher for the same thing. If you want to, we can ignore this one, or else you can take light. Still, it is a working for a something. See, you can do it. You can just review or merge or review it. So what happened? I'm just making as a review, so it will not impact anyone like this. So this is the basic thing we can do. All the stuff what are reviewed, it will for this one. So this is the review, and next one, you can provide your update sets. You can fix it if any issues. We can do the same thing. See, and one more thing before, for example, tomorrow we are going to perform a action upgrade. So we need to clone the ServiceNow instance prod with the dev, and also ServiceNow also will take a backup. ServiceNow with the one instance before the 1 hour, 2 hours before the one, because the cloning takes minimum for 1 to 3 months. And should you can check the upgrade one and validate all your subgradations is completed. So before prod we have to upgrade all the sub means dev and test something. So install any plugin if you require for the development. See, we have installed the customer service, right? If you clone the dev with the prod, so what happened, the production we have not installed any customer service, it will automatically go on with the dev in the dev. So what we have to do is we have to check any plugins is required to install. On custom applications, whatever you want to upgrade any scripts, we can write it and install the update sets. What are the issue fixes? So we can do the perform the testing one. And this is what do in the all in the test environment. Now in the production, we need to, if you want to do, we need to get the sign off from the business client. That should be the stating that all those one which are in the correct phase for it. Now next one, confirm the whenever if you're done, we need to check, we need to check uh, whenever we need to check who is the key stakeholder, will do the testing for the functionality. And confirm the coverage of the day one. So when till what time we can do it. And we can go walk through the team on this one. This is the high level plan. And once you are done, so it will take 15 to 20 days for the what we can say it, how can I say, it will be 15 or 20 days for the what if I forgot that name, hypercare support, sorry, hypercare support. 15 20 days we can, for 2 weeks we can monitor. If nothing is done, so we can happily you can close the one. If anything is going wrong, we can fix that one, we have to do it. This is a very simple upgrade process. So the most common questions they can ask, what is the upgrade process you are following, have you involved anyone? So you can just complete this document so that you will get some idea. Okay, I will share that those document later. Okay, any questions till now? So I think we are good. Okay. Yes, Uta. Yeah. Okay. So no, no. Any application is created in old version, you want to put it in the new version, right? So yeah, we can create an application new version. It will support, but very limited functionality will not support. Very less things. So that's the reason we need to check the release notes. What is applicable, what is not supporting, what will be the issue fixes, all those things. If you completely release the notes, so you'll get idea on this one. Okay. So just check it and let me know in case of any issues. We can discuss on Monday. Okay. Thank you. Bye.